Hey guys, alright, so welcome back to T1D Lifestyle Sugar Me Saturday. Sorry it's so late, but had work, then I was doing tech for the stage show that I'm in called Circle Place. Don't forget about that. Yes, I'm plugging right now. And now I finally made it back home, so I was like, nope, gonna do the Sugar Me Saturdays now. So the story, or what we were talking about is hypo and hyperglycemia, or glycemic episodes, whichever you want to call them, which is easier, worse to treat, things like that. So my non-diabetics or non-T1Ds as well, hyperglycemia or a hyperglycemic episode is when there is an extreme amount of glucose or sugar in your systems. Hypoglycemia or hypoglycemic episode is when your glucose or sugar levels are really, really low. So the question of which one is worse to treat, which one is easier to treat, which one, I guess it's kind of, I guess it would depend on the diabetic. For me, I would say usually, I guess the easier one for me to treat would be the hyper. And it's only because I don't really let my glucose levels get super, super high. So I guess a hyper for me would be 250, maybe even pushing it at 300. And that's usually around the times, I guess, when I'm sick or something's wrong, you know, something else is usually causing it to go that high. But when it does go that high, usually I'm drinking lots and lots of water, I'm resting, I'm relaxing, I'm making sure I'm not adding additional stress to it, because sometimes in my instances, stress will cause my glucose levels to go even higher. And of course, I'm giving myself insulin. Duh. So that usually makes it easier for me to treat. The ones that's hard for me to treat is usually when I have my hypoglycemic episodes at night when I'm sleeping. I know everyone's like, you know, you should have a CGM and it'll wake you up. No, I've had one. It did not wake me up, which is why I don't have one anymore, because it never woke me up to stop it. So for me, the hypos are scarier and harder to treat. Again, like I said, especially when I'm sleeping, because that just means my glucose levels drop when I'm already sleeping. So it's not like I can stop it or catch it or prevent it. And it just makes it a little bit more difficult for me. Usually when that does happen, I'm lucky because my husband, it usually tends to happen right when he's coming home from work. So that's usually when I'm lucky. So he knows the protocol. If I'm not, like, it doesn't matter what time I go to bed, unless I'm sick, I can go to bed at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm up before 9. So when he gets home and if I'm still sleeping and it's past 8:30, past 9 o'clock, he'll see if I wake up. And if it's harder for me, like, he does simple tests like, what's my name? And if I can answer my name, he'll ask me what his name is. And he'll do stupid questions like, what's 2 plus 2? What's 3 plus 3? If ever there's a time where I can't answer any of those, he knows my glucose levels are a little off. So then he'll test my glucose levels, and then he'll try and do like giving me something to drink, things like that. I'm on an insulin pump, so usually he'll suspend my insulin. But he'll only suspend my insulin usually in the instance where I'm not drinking anything and it's hard for me to get me to drink or eat something or things like that. So I guess for me, usually the hypers are easier for me to treat only because I don't let them get super, super high. It's the hypos that kind of, excuse the language, but fuck me over. But what are you guys' opinion? Which one is easier or harder for you guys to treat? Let me know. Post down there, you know, in the comment section and things like that. Hopefully this helps you guys. Hopefully it'll help someone else. Again, information is key. Knowledge is power. So let's keep sharing and giving out this information. So that's all right now for me for Sugar Me Saturdays, T1D Lifestyles. Hopefully in the next week or two, we'll have another interesting and intriguing subject matter to talk about. All right. Bye, guys.